I don't know. Right, it's recording. Right, so we're in the Heat Cafe. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this recording. That bus stop across the road, we have got to keep an eye on. We've got, what, 15 minutes before the bus comes. We are ordering alcohol because we're having an alcohol challenge. Basically, it's not going to be much of a challenge. We're just going to be wrecked. One drink every hour is the plan.
Vodka?
That one, thank you. Lovely. Thank you very much. Right, so straight away, vodka and Coke. I don't actually know what, I think it's Smirnoff. It's either Smirnoff or Absolute, because that's what's on the top. And then this is, I'm going to say it wrong, Puerto something, but it's sweet melon, that one is. Sweet melon gin with lemon Fanta.
Yeah, you should have asked
Zero.
Sprite or 7-Up.
Well, I said lemon. I said lemonade.
Yeah,
no, that's fine. It's, well, lemonade's closer to lemon. Right, and we're still recording. Are you eating them? Are you hungry? I've got sweets in my bag. Right, okay, so we came back to the hotel because we missed the bus and we need to keep up with this drinking challenge, so we figured we'd go and have a drink at the hotel. Last night the drinks were a decent sized glass of rosé and a Coke Zero. Was that a bottle yesterday?
Yeah.
So a bottle of Coke Zero, and when we paid the bill for the drinks, because the food is in the half board, it came to €4.50. So we thought the prices might not be too expensive. Anyway, this is a Gordon's gin, strawberry gin, with Sprite, a bottle of Sprite. That is a Ciroc vodka, which is more expensive, we know that. And that's with a Coke Zero, both glass bottles. Basically, you finish off the bottle in there. There's no like measurements, and it came to, and they give us these as part of it. It was €17.50, but which we thought sounded a bit expensive from what the prices were last night. And we've got a menu board, and it shows a card on the side, and I'm assuming that is residents. I don't know what PVP means. I think that's like visitors. Visitors, and a card. Now we didn't show our room card, and I think that's where we've gone wrong. So €3. Yeah, and €3 is quite a big saving, to be fair. I mean, that's like another drink, really, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's not cheap, but then we're indoors and we're in the warmth, because at the minute the temperature is 15, 16. It's a bit windy, so what have you. A few more of these, we won't be bothered whatever the weather is. I mean, that is definitely not a double, it's well over, and yours literally just filled the glass, so no complaints here. So we're going to sup these, wait for the bus, and then head into Benidorm Old Town. Right, okay, so we have sussed this card incident business. So I've gone to the bar and I found they do Koppenberg. Apparently it is with their champagne list, because obviously Koppenberg cider is premium champagne. We have actually noticed it is 5.3% for all you alkies like us out there. What's our British cider? 4. On the Koppenberg, 4%. So it's stronger. The cans are bigger. They are, what's that?
Oh, no, I think the cans are the same size.
500ml? I didn't think you got 500ml.
Oh no. 4.
They're normally like 330. I thought the Koppenberg were the small ones.
440, 420.
Is that the bottles? I don't think you get cans that big, to be quite honest. Anyway, what is. So to get the discount that we're showing here, you have your room card, and on your room card you can actually pre-charge it. So just out of, we're here for 5 days, so I thought, right, stick €20 on. That wouldn't last us a day, in honesty, but we don't know how often we're going to be drinking here, so we figured I'd just stick €20 on, see how it gets on. The ladies put €20 on at the bar, can be done at the reception, and then deducted the total off my card. So we've now got the cheaper total, which before would have saved us, did we say €3? €2 or €3, something like that. So while we're drinking here, it's worth doing. The coffees were cheap here anyway, weren't they? And the hotel doesn't serve coffee, maybe why. The hotel doesn't serve coffees in your room. You don't have tea and coffee facilities built in, but the coffees here are $1.88, I think. Something like that. I mean, I can actually give you the actual, if I can find them. Obviously we're getting 2 gins in, and starting on the cider. We have not had much else to do this morning. There we go, 153 with milk. They've told me they do soya milk, and there isn't an extra charge for that, I don't think. So 153 for a coffee is not bad anyway. Yeah, so that's that. We haven't left the hotel. So far we've not even got on the bus. We've missed 4 buses. It's 4. Right, so it's a good job we've got 5 days here, because to be honest, the arrival day was taken up by us basically suffering from lack of sleep. So we've missed the full first evening pretty much because we slept through it. Entertainment seems to be in here through the day. There is a sign apparently outside the bar that we've missed. That was quick. We could see this from our room, which is a casino bar. Oh, it's a bar as well. Casino bar. Looks like you've got entrance from the back and entrance from the hotel, but we've actually seen that from the cafe that we were in before. We haven't been outside at all. The other restaurant we're going to try later on, the other restaurant actually looks a bit posher, so we're wondering whether the menu is different. We'll find that out. The pools currently are closed. There looks to be, it says several pools, I don't know about several. The indoor pool is open, but that is...
Got 5.
5? Right, okay, 5 pools is a lot. They're closed currently down to the season. I think they closed on the 15th of February, although I'll check that because it says in the lift. And they're closed till early to mid-March. So basically we just missed that, but in quite honesty, it's not exactly the weather to be jumping in that pool, so that's not an issue. The indoor pool is chargeable extra with the, what do you call it, spa experience. Not entirely sure how much that is, because we've seen prices for like massages and stuff like that, but not a price for using the pool. So we'll have a look at that. Whether or not we'll get to use it, I mean, at the minute, it wouldn't be worth it because we would just float. We've stupidly started on the alcohol early doors. We're going to crack on into Benidorm and make complete fools of ourselves, which is absolutely fine, because then we've got 4 days of recovery time. That's how we see it. We'll do Benidorm tonight on a Sunday. Well, today, should I say, on a Sunday. Well, it shouldn't get too messy, although I can't promise we won't be the same. Apparently there is a, what was the word? Superb. Was the word superb disco? Oh, excellent disco they use tonight, so we'll have a look at that. And then we'll have a look around the full hotel. But we're aiming to eventually catch a bus in Benidorm to Benidorm, but we've missed 4 so far, so 2 o'clock, 10 to 2 is the time we're aiming for. Right, so we've boarded bus 2. We've been told by, I say a local, she was a Spanish-speaking lady, that we could have bus 2 or bus 3 and they all get you to the same, or bus 53 it was, wasn't it? They all get you to the same place. Apparently there's loads of stops along this journey, but the bus driver said he'll give us a shout when we need to. So we won't miss our stop. I mean, even if we do, we walk back. It's not an end of the world situation. We've missed 5 buses? It might even be 6. We've missed a lot of buses this morning by thinking we could fit in another drink before getting on the next bus, and have completely miscalculated everything. So, anyway, we're heading to Benidorm. Is that a hotel? Is that apartments?
Not too sure.
It's hard to tell, isn't it? Well, usually, if they've got washing hanging out on the outside, that's a good sign. Did you notice in our hotel we have a washing line in ours? Well, a drying line, should I say. No, that can't be right. Right.
40p.
Let's just work this out. Right. So we got the bus. We asked
Yeah, we got off early.
to get off in Benidorm Central, should I say. I think the fella did shout out, didn't he? The bus driver did shout out, but he did say Old Town. He did definitely say Old Town. And we waited a stop the next stop, I think, or whatever it was afterwards. By the time we worked it out, when we started seeing bars with prices, and we thought, oh, we must be in Newtown. We've come to Uncle Ped's, but it isn't the Uncle Ped's, so it must be like a second version of it. Anyway, according to the lady, copyright, can't be doing with this. She said we're smack bang in the middle. So basically we walk one way and we are in Newtown. We walk the opposite way, we're in Old Town. Fine, suits us down to the ground. That is a house vodka and Coke, which, to be quite honest, it is more vodka than it is Coke, okay? This, because I was feeling daring, is a cannabis. What is it? What even is it? It's a drink anyway. And she said it comes with, I said I'll have whatever it comes with, and she said it comes in shots. That's what we've gone for. How much was it? €5? €5 for the both. Not going to complain at that, and I would imagine that we're going to end up rather sizzled by the end of the night. By the end of the night, we're not even at the night time yet, it's the afternoon. There are the buckets that they do, and they have live sport. Okay, so I know we're in Benidorm, but that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm not going to say it out loud, but if you can read, you've got it. This is just in the public toilets. I was thinking like, you know, like female sanitary products, but hey ho, we do it different in Benidorm.
Yeah, he said it was gonna buy £2.
What have you said what these are? Right, so we are, what decade in it? 90s. These are 90s, isn't it? 2 for a £5. Is that right? 2 for a £5? 2 for €5. There's no point asking you. You thought we were in a different bar. Right, so we've just been to the Rockstar. We have had, they do breakfast in there. Obviously it's beyond breakfast. We just had 2 coffees, and to be fair, the coffees are like tar. Not as in a bad thing. Well, they're really like Campo coffee, aren't they? They're really strong coffees. And they didn't do soy milk, but we could do with something to sober us up a bit. We're gonna find somewhere that does chips. Oh, someone said there about Yorkshire Pride does good food. That's there.
What is it?
Yorkshire Pride. But then someone did also say, I like the fact that everyone goes to the British bars for like good food. So it's British food, basically. But we're at Jumping Jacks. I thought there was another Jumping Jacks though that I thought we went to in Newtown. We are in Old Town, so there may well be another one yet. So we'll go and find out. But 2 for a £5 isn't bad. Okay, look, so we've just come from Jumping Jacks.
Yeah, go this way.
We passed Simply the Best. We were going to walk into the White Star, right? But you know when we were in the Newtown, there was something with the Beatles, to be fair. We have just been in, what was this place called? City Tiki, yeah? And we got 2 Red Bull and vodkas for €6. We are now on the chip hunt. Oh, they've got takis in there. Yeah, tacky hot crisps ain't probably going to do us no good. So we're on the chip hunt at the minute. Dublin House, to be fair, they'll be cheap. I would imagine they'll be a decent price. 17th of March is St Paddy's Day. That will be absolutely rammed. Sorry. Our meal at the hotel, that isn't until like 7:30, is it? Yeah, no, so what I'm saying is, like, we're going to have to get some chips or something now, otherwise, A, we're going to be floored, B, there's no point, we need to have something. That looks quite cool, the railway. That looks quite cool, to be fair. That mini golf place is shut. We're out of season, aren't we? But look, mini golf. The Queen's Arms.
Railway, €2.3.
€2.3. It's a
San Miguel.
San Miguel. What about spirits?
Spirits have different prices.
Right, okay, lovely, thank you. Right, so there, what was he saying? The railway? €3 for 2 pints San Miguel. That's fine, but we don't drink pints. Well, we do, cider. Obviously, we're not the right clientele, which is a bit of a bugger. British pub, British pub, British pub, British pub. Oh, hang on. What was that?
Yeah, we're going here, man.
Yeah, let's go in here. need much. We don't need much. These are not British. Yeah, let's get some spirits. Thank you. Right, okay. What are our offers? Sorry, this is really bad timing. The lady's showing us in.
I have already chocolate cocktail and cocktail for 15. Get my bottle for 15.
Right. We'll go for cocktails.
What have you got any offers on vodka? Vodka.
Right, what were the cocktails? Sorry. Let's have a look.
Only I can do strawberry daiquiri and mojito because I don't have a blended and mint.
And what were the price, sorry?
A jug like this,
Yeah.
15 euros. Like I mean, Sex on the Beach, Venom, Long Run, Chicky Vimto, Long Island Tea,
Do you want to go for Sex on the Beach?
Venom, Fat Flop.
A cheeky Vimto. Right, we'll go for a jug of cheeky Vimto, please. Thank you. There we go. The lady outside worked.
It's normally a red wicket. What is it?
No, it's normally a blue wicket.
Yeah, the purple.
No, it must be a red wicket. Is there a red wicket? Is there a red wicket? Right, it must be a red wicket, a blue wicket makes purple. Red and blue makes purple. I don't know what she poured in that.
All that.
Right, okay, how much was that? 15. Right, okay, so on the hunt for chips, that obviously hasn't worked. What is this place called? Oh, there, the Queen's Arms, right, which look British, and it does say British pub. We're obviously really stupid because the lady outside saw us and said, oh yeah, British pub, come on in here. And for some reason we followed what she said. We ordered a cheeky Vimto, which doesn't look like what we normally drink, which is fine. 15 euros for a jug. And she poured, I didn't see them pour them. There was 4 shots on the bar and she said, oh, they're ours. And we were like, what, they're ours as well for 15? What is it? Is that not nice? I can't remember, right. Is that not cheeky Vimto? What is it? Is it sangria or something? Right. Okay, fair enough, right. There was 4 shots on the bar and I went, what, they're ours as well? And she went, oh yeah. And I spilled one and she poured us another one and I drank it and I was like, hang on a minute. That I think is tequila rose, which is milk. Stupidly, I'm vegan and I drank it anyway.
That's a wicked.
Yeah.
With red wine.
So it's sangria, wicked and sangria. So that might be a Spanish cheeky Vimto. Right, so bear with me. In the UK, when you asked for was it a turbo shandy? Is that what you asked for? And what did they take was? A power shandy. Which one did you ask for? You asked for one and they didn't have a clue what it was. Yeah, right, okay, so you asked for a power shandy and they were like, what? But they give you the same as a turbo shandy. That is sangria. I can't do the whole jug.
We're sitting here for about an hour.
We're gonna have to. But the pool table is €1. So we can play pool. Right. Right, okay. So it turns out a cheeky Vimto in Spain is sangria mixed with a blue wicked, which we weren't expecting. We thought it was 2 wickies mixed with vodka. Anyway, it turns out it's red wine. Spud does not like red wine. They don't do food in there. That is singed chicken. Is it corn? Do they do corn here? Anyway, I'm gonna get some KFC, take it across the road, soak up some of this alcohol because we are, I'd like to say squiffy. I think the word is hammered. That's what we're gonna go for. Right, so in honesty, I'm not entirely sure what's gone on. We went across the road to the KFC from, where are we? Queen Arms. And I asked, do the Benidorm, is that corn? Because personally, I'm allergic to corn. And they said, in honesty, I can't remember what they said, but I think it meant I couldn't eat it. So, Spud chicken burger, classic chicken burger. And they give us a 2 portions of fries, of which I asked for, and a Coke, which is there. And when I questioned it, no, I didn't question it, I said, okay, got my cash card out, and they said, oh, I've already paid. And I thought, no, I haven't. But the gentleman behind the bar recognised me recording as I was going in, and he said, oh, YouTube. And I said, yes. He asked me what channel, and I said, and he said, I've already paid. Now, I know we've drank a lot. Definitely was not the bar we went into last year. We still are in the old town. We've got to be. Right, the Wine Up Bar, I think it's starting to look like a lot like the new town, like the crossover point, and that is where we're getting confused. Yeah, we didn't pass that bar. When we went into something that looked very similar to that bar, and it was not that bar, which is fine. We can go into any bar we want, but that was really busy, and we do not do busy bars, so it definitely wasn't that bar. I think we're in the crossover point. I think that's what it is. Because when you think, you know, the black chicken, it was down one of these side streets, and it certainly wasn't down here. So if we head to Neptune's and stuff like that, that's got to be further away from here. I just think they're like, you know, like they make very similar bars, or like double the bar, if that makes sense. Because when we got off the bus, that lady said we were like on the crossover point of the old and new town, and the bars that we had been in previously, like last year, were in the new town. So we haven't walked very far from the bus stop. But it goes to show, you know, if you're staying in the old town, you're actually not very far from all this. As when we actually stayed in the new town, should I say, when we stayed in the new town. Right, okay, so right, this must be the crossover point then. Right, so if we go in the Neptune's bar, which is, that's Morgan, so is it in this bit? Right, so we are in Newtown now then. So, do you go in that, is that the entrance? It must be, we'll go in there. Okay, that is the difference between Old Town and New Town, bless her. She's on the floor. She'll be up, it'll be fine. But we are trying to find deals. Bless her. She's like literally collapsed outside the taxi. Not a good sign. What time are we on? Let's have a look. It is, well, we haven't gone for tea. It is 7:20. No, RT stopped serving at 10:30. So like we're a good few hours away from that. And bless her, she is on the floor.
Yeah, so this is around the corner from Amelia.
No, I wouldn't say around the corner, but it is closer to the Amelia than it is to anywhere else. So we should end up by all our bars that we were at previous when we stayed at the Amelia. So I can't 100% remember where the black chicken and all that lot was. It was on the way to the Amelia. I'm still buzzing off the fact we had a free KFC. Doesn't take much, to be fair. And I'm not promising anyone else a free KFC, because I wasn't expecting it, but that is what they give us, so that is what we take. Right, we need to find right, this way is heading back towards where the hotel would be if you head right. Our hotel, not any hotel. The Beatles are?
I don't think so.
White Star. Not entirely sure what they're saying. Yeah, the Beatles, see?
Okay.
Look, right, Tiki City, right? What a difference the night makes. We've been there, that is where we had our drinks before. Right, how different does places look of an evening? Look, and do see for the best. That is that white stuff, and then you'll have the Rockstar bar nearby. Are we able to cross? Yes, thank you. Right, it is amazing how different places look of an evening. Right, because look, there's the Yorkshire Pride, and I said, oh, I'm sure I have seen that on Google. Right, you watch on this side now, we'll come across the Rockstar bar or something or other. Look, there's a Rover's Return. No, look, there's a Rover's Return. You said, oh, we should try there. There's a Rover's Return and the Funky Flamingo. Right, there's a, look, Jumping Jacks. We were there earlier. Do you remember? Do you remember it or not?
Yeah, that'll be on Wicked.
Yeah, right, okay, and there is the Rockstar bar. That's what I'm saying, this is the difference between daytime and nighttime. Usually, by nighttime, we've had our fill. Like literally, we've eaten, we've drank, and we've had enough. And this is why this does not appeal to us anymore, because we have drank far too much. And although the music calls you in, nah, we've drank far too much. We're not interested. We now are looking for tea. Right, anywhere we need to go, for the bus or for the hotel. Right, if we're going to the hotel, anywhere we need to turn is left. Right is New Town, old is Old Town. And we are beyond Old Town. So, we need to go Engelbert Humperdinck. We need to go left. Despite anything else, we need to go left. That actually is really quite warm, that breeze, isn't it? That's warmer than it was earlier. And this is the whole reason I do not watch our vlogs back, because I'm pretty sure my voice, your voice is like blur. Have you seen that? Yeah, is that coming in or out? Well, depending on which way it's heading, will depend on which way it's going, but obviously we're going left. I don't know which way the road goes. Right, let's cross here. Okay, so EE are not being great with us at the minute. For whatever reason, they are not letting us join the internet, which is not fun. So we figure we get to the beach and we just walk the way we know we're going, which doesn't necessarily mean we'll aim at the hotel other than we're in the right direction. We can see the waves rolling in, we can see the sand, therefore, and we're aiming the right way, which means we are going the right way, but our hotel, we can see the beachfront from the hotel, but we aren't on the beachfront. What, where it digs out there?
Yeah, that's where that man gives you that picture.
That dig out bit there?
That's 20 minutes after that.
Right, okay. So we are definitely aiming the right way, but aren't necessarily... How do you work that out? We are aiming the right way, but we aren't necessarily heading the right way, if that makes sense. We're heading the right direction, but we aren't necessarily heading the right direction for our hotel. I'm pretty sure that makes sense to those who were inside my head. We are going the right way. We'll just have to see when we get there. Look, that says that's by the Amelia, but that's a different Amelia hotel. We'll just have to see. The last time we were down here, we actually came this way, didn't we? So last year when we were staying at the Amelia, we actually walked this way. And from our hotel, that we're staying at now, oh, there's the tractor that's digging out, let's change that, raking the sand. Where we're staying from last year, we noticed two beaches from the Amelia when we walked the distance this way. We are now staying this end of the Benidorm, but we are unsure of where it is from this direction because EE has decided, although we have paid for the roaming and whatever else, to not actually give us what we needed, so we'll have to wait and see. But it's definitely this way. Well, a lot of this was shut, wasn't it, last year? But I think it was quite late on of the evening, so this is quite... That looks full. I remember walking past that place, well, that was shut, but I think it was quite late on. Our hotel says it's 2 minutes, I think it was, or 5 minutes from two beaches, this being one of them. So when we get to a certain point, we should be nearly there. And if the wind isn't blocking you all out, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be the only people that get stuck heading back to the hotel after a few drinks. So if our voices are quite kind of ski-whiff, it's pointless apologising. I'm pretty sure you've all been here at some point. Is that where we had those cocktails at that? No?
I think it was further down.
Ah.
Behind us.
Ah. We got a Burger King. Oh, it feels way closer to civilization when we hit a Burger King. If any of you recognise where we are, please comment below, because we don't. It's funny because the Burger King reminds me of when we were in Salou. Obviously, like, it's Spain, so Spain is Spain, but and this wind is relatively light compared to what we had yesterday. Oh, we got 7-Eleven. There, it reckons. Like we're in America. Although, I can't see it. It's not 7 or 11, so we'd assume it'd be open, but I think this was open last time. That makes me laugh. They said Huddersfield near Manchester. Huddersfield is nowhere near Manchester. Huddersfield is Yorkshire. But hey ho. This is the thing, when we found, if you say from Wales, anywhere outside of UK, they think Cardiff. We live nowhere near Cardiff. We live close to Liverpool, Manchester, than we do live Cardiff. In fact, it probably takes us quick to get to London as it does to Cardiff as it does anywhere else. So it's it feels quite alien. I'm going to not apologise for our lack of verbalisation due to alcohol. We are away, we have drank plenty, you know, just for like research, obviously, not for enjoyment. I mean, that would be odd. Pretty sure that's all you guys come here for, is research. If you look at our previous vlogs, we've already been through Old Town accidentally, because we like to have a wander. Anyway, we're going to head back to the hotel. Oh wow, I wish I'd not had so much to drink. Whew. Right, okay, so we've probably taken Benidorm literally by drinking far too much of local hospitality. That is not even a word. Oh, but it gives me personally so much more confidence. So you will have to, I will have to apologise for the way I am. Luckily for me personally, I do not watch this back, so there's not so much editing as you would probably think. Okay, so Old Town. We're staying beyond Old Town.
That's our hotel.
That one back there. Yeah. I told you it was this way.
That's about half an hour.
I can smell cockles. It smells like Morecambe. Obviously, we're not in Morecambe. We're in Spain. Again, we are out of season, so we're going to have to turn down and round, I think. Can we walk the beach? Or we can. Right. I'm going to apologise now for our lack of British vocabulary. Because, yeah, this is not the way we're meant to sound, whatever accent we follow. I'm hoping I'm remembered to use my rear microphone, which I think I set to due to the locations of many of the places we follow, which tend to be at the minute really windy. I also apologise for my breathlessness. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to take it as it is, or quite happily skip forward. Turn the sound off, fast forward for whatever you don't want to see. We're quite happy with that. Watch what you want to watch, don't watch what you want to watch. I'm pretty sure some of the information is going to be interesting to some of the information is going to be absolute rubbish to others. Right, okay, for those who was with us last year when we walked this way, we actually walked this far from the Amelia, and we were saying, oh, how nice it would be to stay this direction, though we didn't actually know where we were, which is 100% how we do things. We walk areas and then kind of think, where the heck are we? There is a gym bit or something on the prom, and we were saying, oh, well, we've gone beyond the old town and there's like 2 beaches, which there is. We did not know where we would end up. So if you look beyond Spud, there is a hotel with lights to the top. Then in the distance there was a hotel just beyond that, and then there was another hotel with lots of lights. A tall hotel, right, that is the hotel we are actually staying at. So we are a distance from that hotel, and we did say, well, we'd love to stay in this area. We've yet to find where we would walk from the hotel to get to this beach, but this is the area we actually wanted to stay in last year when we arrived, because we said this area is lovely. Right, okay, so as you can see on the right, we are actually heading towards the gym we passed last year, the outdoor gym. So those who have been following us for over a year will see or will remember this area. Make sure you Google them. Okay. Please take in any information you can see. In quite honesty, the GoPro is not acting well. I miss your butt. I don't know.
What, you fucked up a bit?
No, I don't know what I've caught.
I can't, it's all the cause when you try.
I can't see what he says.
Oh, you want to get food?
Yeah, no, I know, I can't see what he said. Okay, for those who have digestion I can't even say it. I'm hiccuping that much. Digestion issues. I apologise. But literally for the past 20 minutes or so, I can't stop hiccuping. That is lovely. I've been trying to avoid recording while I've got the hiccups, but as you can see, it is not going away. So it is what it is. Oh, crikey. We are all humans, and this is what it is. This is like a few drinks in and a free KFC chips. The hiccups we deal with. Oh. If you can see the... I'm so sorry. If you can see the hotel, that is basically lit up within the foreground. That is where we are heading to. That is our hotel, the Grand Bali, and it is the highest hotel, the tallest hotel. Oh my word! And we are heading back there for tea. Whilst we are staying there, we are going to. Excuse me. We are going to head to the top, and we are going to get a viewpoint from one of the best viewpoints in Benidorm of the whole of Benidorm. I can't do anything but apologise. I mean, if we get better footage of this through our stay, perfect. You will never see this. If we don't, I'm going to apologise now, because all you are getting is hiccups, and that is just how it's going to have to be. So the idea is we're going to walk straight to the hotel and straight into lunch while dinner. Again, so sorry if my hiccups are causing any offence. I literally cannot avoid them. They've been going on for the past 20 minutes or so. It's driving us round the bend, but it is what it is. Oh, crikey. So we're going to head straight for lunch. Well, tea, should I say. Have tea, probably have an early night. Start it's not going to work. Start again in the morning. I mean, I can try and record this like 50 times over, but it's not going to work. It's literally hiccup central. All we can do is apologise. Give up, absolutely give up. If you want, excuse me, if you want to see the hotel meal, it will be on the hotel review. We are staying at the Grand Bali, and anything to do with the Grand Bali will be up on that review. Okay.